Alright guys, welcome back to another World of Tanks video. Today, as some of you may or may not know, Team Clash finished the World of Tanks a few days ago. I was playing for Team Circon, and I thought I would pick some of the best battles from Team Clash that I have played, put them together in a couple of videos, and share them with you guys, along with a couple of highlight clips that I have. So this video is going to be the first two battles, and then the second video is going to be the other two battles, and a collection of clips, right? So we are spawned in here on El Haluf, and as you may or may not know, the Team Clash event is 7 vs 7 on encounter battles on certain maps. So obviously we're on encounter here. I'm playing the ST2, which I recently got when it was top of the tree, because Circon said to play meme tanks, so I am playing the most meme tank that I have, which of course is the double barrel heavy tank, which is incredibly slow, even with turbo, which I do have on this. Now, we're gonna play the usual kind of way on El Haluf, go up to the ridge at C2 and hope to do some damage. Immediately I noticed the Patton is in the middle of nowhere, the Leopard is in the south fighting our Stutzabong, and the 430U was pushed. Our 277 has taken an aggressive position at B1, so I am also gonna push. And you'll quite quickly see why I picked this battle as one of the highlights. But it takes a minute because this vehicle is slow. First I'm checking who's in the cap. I'm obviously thinking it's probably the Patton, but I do not see him and I do not get spotted either. So I turn the boat around, like so, and I instead focus on the enemies that my WZ and Progetto are fighting against. 277 is rolling into position as well. Our E4 is going for the Patton in the cap, and the enemy 140 is with the Leopard in the south of the map near our spawn. So this is the perfect position for this tank, where even though you're a Russian tank, you actually have a very respectable 8 degrees of gun depression. So playing the ridgeline, just working the enemies out. And in this instance, it's more so their mistakes than my skill that grants me a good score, because they are all sitting in quite tragic positions, rolling out sideways in front of me, giving me ample time to reload. So yeah. It's pretty much a farming fest for me. In terms of damage, we're down 3 tanks, so it's looking not the best situation right now. I miss a shot at the Patton Cupola, who is firing heat, and I have actually taken no damage so far. I've blocked every shot. Enemy 268 gets shot down, and I bounce him as well. And here I'm thinking, what should I do? Because they have got 4 down there. I think a couple of them are one-shots. Our Progetto is retreating, and it's me and this other WZ currently. I managed to hit the Cupola of the 268 version 4. So there's now just 3 of them there, which is good. This WZ has full hit points too. So we have a good amount of HP to work with. And my prediction is that the WZ on the A line is pushing around behind us, so I try and make a pressure on this guy, and this is a bit of an awkward moment where the enemy barrel of the, I don't know which tank that actually is that's dead there, that's the, oh no, that's our 430 died there, our 430U died there, the barrel of that tank, although I had enough gun depression to shoot his turret, managed to park itself perfectly in the way to stop me hitting, but I still managed to loop a shot through a very tight angle and finish the enemy WZ off for 3 damage. And as you can see, I was right. Another enemy WZ has flanked around, but I know what I'm doing, and he doesn't. He bounces the shot, which gives me time to come around. I think about doing a double shot, but I decide not to. I want to win this if possible. This guy is clearly panicking. He manages to almost flip himself. And I reload my second shot. Put one into him, he bounces again. He's still panicking, and I've got him another one. He gets ammo racked for good measure. Because why the hell not? I'm Russian tank comrade. And then here, our WZ is trying to take on the enemy 140. He was flanking around, but I loop a shot through another crazy gap of angle through these guys and over that rock and into him, half aimed as he's driving. So, in this battle, we got 5 kills and 4,500 damage, and at one point we were 3 tanks down. So me and the Progetto got to all of the kills. And yeah, that battle was pretty cool. Alright guys, I will see you in the next replay. Alright guys, here we are with the second replay, and this time I'm in my Leopard 1, which I was actually really enjoying playing in the Team Clash mode for some reason. I don't know why. This tank in particular seems to have been working really well for me. And in this battle, I will show you, like, the peak... the peak of, like, my performance in this tank in this mode. And we're talking probably... no, not my best battle ever, because I think I've got 6,000 damage in the Standard B and the Kranvagn. But this one comes close, let's just put it that way. So this time we're on Muravanka, and because I'm in a Leopard which has very good gun handling, very good penetration, very good shell velocity, but no armor, and good mobility of course, I decided to take the usual kind of tank destroyer position, or sniping position, on this map, so that I can shoot into the cap circle at people who are making one or another bad decision, as Skill would say. This WZ, of course, is making bad decisions by trying to play the game. I'm spotted, so I'm just relocating a little, trying to get a little bit better angle on these guys. And I find one right here. I of course keep getting spotted, but I actually like playing my Leopard somewhat aggressively, and I know what you're thinking, but it has no armor. Yes, it has no armor, but if you play it right, you don't need. You can play any tank aggressively without armor and still perform just fine. It just takes a bit of practice. That shot, an insane shot on the move into his track as he was disappearing over the ridgeline. RNG played a big part in that shot. This shot as well, just threw the vehicle into some part of his turret, I think. Either way, STB gets a shot into me, hits my gun. Not a big deal, we've already done 1,600 damage, 600 assistance. Here I'm just trying to support my team with this EBR, because he is driving around like an EBR, and needs to be punished for driving around like an EBR, because he is destroying everyone. I need to make sure that he doesn't continue to destroy everyone. He's down to one-shottable, that's very good. Here the 140 is down to one-shottable. I decided to make a pressure on this 140 so that we can eliminate him from the game, so we can hopefully get around the back of the other guys that are pushing our Centurion and our Super Conqueror. He actually dies the second I arrive, which isn't the best thing in the world, but he doesn't spot me, which is also very good. Already, within 3 minutes, it is down to 4-4. 4 vehicles have been destroyed on each team. And here, I want to eliminate this EBR. He needs to die, because at this point in the game, he can drive around like a madman and do tons of, like, he can just get behind us and do all sorts of problems for us. So I'm telling my STB to fall back, because he's playing quite aggressively quite aggressively there, and there we go. EBR shut down. Perfect. So 2 versus 2. The STB was last spotted over there. I'm not spotting him now. I'm trying to play somewhat cautiously for the time being. They've only got one guy in cap, and it's of course the 277. And I've got an STB who is on down to 1 shottable. He was on 2 shottable, but unfortunately there's a full hit points STB, and of course the 277 is in the cap. Now that I know where the STB is, I decide to go around and try and deal with the 277, who is also on almost full hit points. STB pushes. 277 misses the our STB. I put 1 shot into the STB, he misses. And this is where it gets funny, because our STB dies, and now I'm playing the Leopard, which is a paper tank, which can play hold down, but isn't necessarily designed to play hold down, against an STB and a 277, both incredibly well armored, well, the 277 is an incredibly high DPM, but 2 very good hold down tanks with very good armor, right? And I am making a complete fool of this STB, who is already down to 1 shottable. I heard the 277 fire, so I take 1 more shot from the STB to shut him down, and now we just have this 277 to deal with. And from this point on, I am basically a cat playing with its food, as a leopard should. So I make it look like I'm going this way, wait until he gets unspotted, that means I am also unspotted, and then I loop back around the other way, casual ammo-racked guy next to me. I take a wide route so that I don't get spotted as I'm going around, and I decide to approach from the complete opposite side, right? Using the house in the middle. There's a bush just to the right of this house, which is really good to defend the cap from, because you can peek there and not get spotted instantly, and use this house to defend the cap. It's really, really useful. So there we go, 277 is spotted. He doesn't know where from, because I'm not spotted either. I wait for him to be exposed, there he goes, and put a shot into him, reset the cap. Do I even get spotted here? I don't even get spotted here. He gets, unfortunately, for us, safe from our position, so obviously we want to relocate again. Where do we relocate to? Well, we have literally 3 minutes on the cap, so we can take our time. Keep in mind I'm up to 5,000 damage here, and the same 650 assistance from earlier. Only 2 kills though, so I don't know. It isn't that impressive, right, guys? Just 2 kills. Yes. Anyway, I'm thinking, what angle do I want to take here? I think about going aggressively, but I decide nah, because we're both kind of 2-shottable. 2 or 3-shottable, I'm not sure which one he is. He's 2-shottable. I'm also 2-shottable, so if I messed up a shot, sure I could out-DPM him, but he has the Ruski armor, right? So I have to play it somewhat cautiously, and I need to do what the Leopard does best, which is play sneaky and safely and annoyingly. This guy has still not spotted us. To him, our last known location is here. Still. But I've shot him from this angle and this angle, so now he's got in safe from us again. I go like this, I go like this, and I'm going to approach him from the angle that he is expecting, because from the way I've played it so far, he'll be expecting me from the way that he's not expecting. Unfortunately, he is expecting, but he's reversing and moving around so I can put a shot in. I only track him, unfortunately, but I still get the reset, and this time I'm spotted so he knows what I'm doing. And again, this time, look, I decide to keep going the same way, because he will probably be thinking, oh, I'll loop round and go back in, like that. I'm pointing with my fingers, if you can see, I'm gonna go back in like that, and go like this, and shoot him in the face. He leaves the cap, and there's 2 minutes left on the clock, and so I'm wondering, is he coming for me? Or is he trying to outsmart me? Turns out he is coming for me, and he misses his shot. Which means it's game over here for him, because no matter how much he wiggles, I have the superior German accuracy and penetration values, and I shut him down, winning the game for Team Circon! So, I hope, guys, you have enjoyed the replays. Now we're going to check out the battle results. Look at that bounce off the leopard turret. That's insane. Wonder where else he bounced me. I think it was off the frontal hull armor? The STB? I can't see it, though. Maybe he did bounce off my turret. I swear he bounced twice, though. Anyway, it doesn't really matter. Either way, some very good battles. And yes, I will see you guys in the garage with the post-game stats for both these battles. Alright guys, here we are with the battle results for the first replay. 3.6 blocked, which is insane. 4,500 damage, 5 kills. We apparently critically damaged the ammo rack, fuel tank, track, and of course blew up the ammo rack as well on one of the W's heads, and just tracks on that guy. Top by damage and XP and kills by everything. Not top by name though, sad. Of course XP doesn't really matter in this mode. We made a profit. Only one shot didn't do what we wanted it to. And yeah. That was that one, and then the other one was this one. So 5.8 thousand damage, 3 kills, 720 locked in a leopard, 650 assistance, top by damage, top by XP. This time we're top by name, woot! Oh yeah, look at these guys. Dear. This time we apparently had premium at the time, so we still made a nice profit, and all of our shots hit, but not all of them penned. We got 100 base defense points. Nice, I guess. And yeah, that was pretty nice. So yeah, hopefully you guys have enjoyed. Let me just get this out. There we go. Hopefully you guys have enjoyed. Wait, can I do this? Aha! It looks nicer. Boom. Like so. So yeah, hopefully you guys have enjoyed these two replays. By the way, in case you're wondering, yes, I have modded music and garage and other mods and so forth to make it look and sound like this. Let me know in the comments what team you picked from Team Clash. Did you enjoy the event? What your thoughts on it? And so on. What was your best battle? What was your favourite tank to play with? And so forth. There will be, as I say, part 2 of Team Clash highlights. Of me playing with the T110E5 rental. I wanted to try that thing out, and I got lots of really good battles with it, but 2 in particular that I want to share. And yeah, that will hopefully be out. That video will hopefully be out soon after this one. I will also have a third World of Tanks video coming, which is going to be me playing with my EBR-90, which I recently got. Keep in mind, I still have the stock gun, the stock engine, and I believe in one of the replays I may even only have the stock wheels as well. But yes, it's interesting, and hopefully you will find it interesting too. But other than that, hopefully you've enjoyed. If you have, make sure to go ahead and hit the like button. Oh, another thing while I remember. As I said earlier, the second Team Clash highlights will have bonus clips at the end. Right, so make sure to watch the end of that one to check out some very short, but if anything, probably better highlights that I got. Well, some of them aren't necessarily better, but they're funny, let's put it that way. So, yeah, hopefully you've enjoyed. Hit the like button if you have, comment if you wish. Again, let me know what team you picked, what tanks you've enjoyed. What CCs do you want to see in the event in the future, though, by the way? I'm curious about that, because I can only really think of a couple, at least that I know. Obviously there are lots that I don't know, but a lot of the most popular ones and a lot of the most well-known ones have already taken part, so yeah, I'm curious. And yeah, subscribe if you haven't already, if you like this kind of stuff. And if you want to see more videos in the future, hit the bell icon and so forth, or whatever they say. And yeah, hopefully I'll see you all in the next one. Talk to you guys then.